Muthoot Group, with a family legacy of over 800 years, is today an exponentially growing business conglomerate comprising 18 diversified divisions. After successfully establishing the renowned St. George's School over 50 years ago in New Delhi and a chain of technical education colleges in Kerala ranging from engineering and management to allied health sciences and nursing, the Muthoot Group presents its latest co-educational institution, Paul George Global School in New Delhi.
The Muthoot Group has always been deeply involved in education as a means of giving back to the society the goodwill that has been bestowed upon us. Paul was not only my son but also a great human being. We want his name to live on forever through this institution, whose foundations will be laid using the values and were dear to his heart.
The inspiring logo of the school is an open book and a lotus flower with 4 petals of red, yellow, green and blue color denoting 4 character values, namely courage, compassion, equality and integrity. Built in the loving memory of late Shri Paul M. George, former Executive Director and son of Shri M.G. George Muthoot, Chairman the Muthoot Group, the school has been built as a center of academic and extracurricular excellence and is one of its kind in the country.
Paul was truly a multifaceted person, and that is what made him such a great leader. Similarly, we envision the school to groom well-rounded future leaders just like Paul. So our stress was on a design that epitomizes our vision of all-round development. We also wanted the infrastructure to be seen as a confidence-building measure to assure the parents that their children would only get the very best at the school.
The school, centrally located in the heart of Alaknanda, South Delhi, is designed as a state-of-the-art 21st century smart campus which is fully Wi-Fi enabled, designed with eco-friendly infrastructure and provides comprehensive security and surveillance measures. The campus is designed keeping the students' health in mind with radiant cooling technology that helps the students adjust between indoor and outdoor temperatures. The school also has an on-campus cafeteria for hygienic, nutritious food and an infirmary with nurses and doctors on call. The academic block at Paul George Global School comprises 56 spacious and well-ventilated classrooms that can accommodate 2,000 students. The Paul George Global School academic curriculum follows the Central Board of Secondary Education while seeking to inculcate global teaching trends and smart learning methods concurrent with today's digital era. Strong emphasis is also laid on experiential learning, where students are encouraged to learn through empirical means rather than learning only through theory.
Since the time we started, we have planned our curriculum in such a way, in such an interesting manner, that we look forward to each and every day. Every activity that we do has been planned, keeping in mind how the child progresses, how the child can develop in his gross motor skills and his fine motor skills.
We are really happy with the experiential learning that the school focuses on. For a thing like how the plants grow, they take children to the garden, and that's the way they should be taught.
Being a parent since last year, what I can vouch for PGGS is they emphasize more on discovery model, where children get to learn concepts from working with materials rather than taking direct instructions.
Children are the future of our nation. We empower them to ideate, explore, and create beyond boundaries. Our pedagogy revolves around blended learning, an art-integrated interdisciplinary approach, self-organized learning, to name a few, that enable them to develop their life skills. Life at PGGS involves our students in activities with individual social responsibility, bringing about the value of empathy. nurturing them to become critical thinkers, balanced achievers, and above all, molding their character by staying rooted to their values is what creates our success stories.
The Paul George Global School believes in the power of meaningful relationships and has created several innovations within the curriculum to foster the same. Measures such as the buddy system encourage senior students to help juniors out by teaching them while creating lasting friendships. The school has been conferred with the coveted Effective Partnership with Parents Award. The award recognizes the school's path-breaking initiative. Paul George Global School provides its students the opportunity to engage in a plethora of sports activities facilitated by an all-weather swimming pool and a splash pool for younger kids, Wimbledon-style tennis court, a unique 8-lane 100-meter synthetic running track, and a gymnasium complete with a simulated rock climbing wall. The state-of-the-art auditorium with retractable seating can be converted into a playing area for indoor basketball, badminton and table tennis. This auditorium is a one-of-a-kind in the country, with technology imported from Europe that allows optimal utilization of space. The school ensures holistic education by nurturing talents and extracurricular interests. These skills are strengthened through excellent facilities for learning music, dance, theatre, yoga and art amongst many other activities.
So I like to go to splash pool. I like dance class. And teachers are very kind, humble and polite. Paul George Global School is the best school.
Every nook and corner of Paul George echoes with the giggles, happiness, laughter, activities of the children, which automatically uplifts my spirits.
I am very happy with the school. My son Diego is growing up to be responsible boy. Thanks to Japanese. Thank you. ありがとうございます。
As students of the Paul George Global School walk out to the world, they carry the flag of an institution that cherishes and stands for knowledge, values and strength of character. An institution that is a crystallization of a dream of the late Shri Paul M. George to create a foundation for a fulfilling life, a foundation called the Paul George Global School.